Welcome back to the Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy real estate with Barb Schlinker, the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Barb, you're the host of the program, and most people shop for homes online at first, but then they get frustrated at not being able to find the perfect home. You have some solutions for home buyers. Tell us about them.
Well, Richard, even though the market has shifted and the inventory, of course, is more than it was during the big boom that happened in 2021 and 2022, the best homes sell fast no matter what's going on in the market. And buyers often find themselves facing competition for the best homes. And sometimes you never know when it's going to happen. Like recently, I had one on the market in a really cute West Side area. We had a good turnout at the open house, but no takers then, which was kind of surprising. And then we were having, maybe a dozen showings the first week. And all of a sudden on Friday, we get two offers a week later within an hour of each other. So it was kind of fun to have a bidding war, when I didn't expect it. And of course, I'm going to play mom against dad and have them bring their best and highest, and then the best bidder won. But if the home is not selling, okay, it could be overpriced or it's just not in great condition. We actually still have a shortage of inventory and the rates are higher. I think last I checked yesterday, they were hovering somewhere in the sixes. It changes every hour of every business day. So the rates are up there. I think the buyer population has kind of gotten accustomed to it. And the average prices are actually rising. It's not going down. It doesn't seem to matter. But this low inventory is an issue because there are some home sellers that when they bought their home, their rates are like 2.5%, 3%. So if they decide to trade up to a better home, they have to factor in what that payment's going to be with a more than double, triple interest rate when they buy their next home. Inventory is also low because the builders are not building at the numbers that they were back really before the meltdown that happened back in 2008. And there are quite a few homes that are actually sold off market before they even hit the market. So buyers want the perfect house, right? But most of them just look at what's available out there. And a lot of agents really don't put a lot of effort into finding the buyer the perfect house. Most of the time, the buyers interview just one agent. They're deciding on working with that agent just because they like the agent, which is fine. But what are the top reasons you should pick an agent when you're buying a home? You want somebody to help you with the best financing, because if the perfect house comes along, you got to be ready to make an offer. You want to be in position to be the best buyer. So that's through education and knowing what's available. And then we actually offer what we call our proprietary VIP home hunter service. And so we don't rely solely on the houses that are available through Zillow or on the internet. Most agents when they show a home, they're basically using the opportunity to show a home as a way to meet the buyer. And I find that to be one of the most frustrating things about the industry, especially since I help mostly sellers, is that the sellers are assuming when a showing is scheduled that this agent's been working with the buyer for a while and that this agent knows what the buyer is looking for, and that this agent has already vetted the buyer to see if they qualify for the home. But that's not always the case. If Zillow is selling leads out there to any random agent, a buyer says, hey, I want to see that house. Let me look it up. So they look it up real quick. They type it up. And the buyer says, is it available? Oh, let me check. They're checking. Oh, yeah, it's available. When would you like to see it? So many times the first meeting with the buyer and the random agent that doesn't know the house is at the house. They don't know if they can buy a couch on Craigslist. So what a pain to have to get your house ready for sale, thinking you're going to have a good buyer show up. And yet this real estate agent, this random real estate agent, is using these leads in order to just meet a maybe buyer so they could maybe sell a house. Is that crazy, Richard?
You talk about so many things that are just amazing to me. They don't seem like they're good ideas, and yet people are out there at least trying to make do that way.
Right. So we offer a qualified buyer's guarantee for a reason. When we meet with our buyers, we sit down, we have a 4-page interview sheet because we want to know what they want. It's a waste of everybody's time to go open doors and let people into homes that they're not interested in. Did you know one of my competing companies actually made a business out of it? And they took people that had their real estate license and they pay them money to open a door to show a house. Now that agent doesn't even write the offer. It's somebody else that writes the offer. It's not even what they call their showing agents. It's like a scam to me. And one of my clients told me about it. She goes, yeah, it's great. I can call somebody at 7 o'clock at night and they show up and show me the home, but I'm going to call you, Barb, to write the offer.
That makes sense to me. Your personal touch and all those years of experience, I wouldn't want to take advantage of that. I mean, I would want to take advantage of that. It'd be silly not to.
But we don't just rely on the homes that are available on the market. We actually go find the home. We actually market the buyer to the neighborhood of where they want to be in order to get that buyer the perfect home. Most agents won't go to that much trouble. They'll just show them homes that they already can see just by searching online. So we help our buyers find different homes before they come on the MLS, before they're on realtor.com, before they're on Zillow. And that way they have the option to make an offer on some of the best homes that could be sold off market. That is not what most real estate agents do. So my name is Barb Schlinker. I am the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Barb has the buyer's team. I've been here in the real estate business since 1996. And I'm the host of this show, which is titled Your Real Estate Voice. And right now, what we're talking about is how you find the perfect home. That's probably the biggest challenge for most home buyers, especially if they have a home to sell. And we have solutions for all of that. All we ask is that you give us a call. So if you are thinking of trading up to another home, that's what we do. Give us a call at 719-301-3900. And we will come by, give you an in-home consultation on what to do and what not to do to get your house ready for sale. We'll go over all the closing costs. We will show you how much you'll put in your pocket when it sells, and we'll give you ideas on how you could make that transition from one home to another. I just helped a couple recently make an offer on a new home by guaranteeing the sale of their current home. They couldn't get this done with the other real estate agent, but we can do it. So call us at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
You're listening to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. She is the host and she is your real estate voice. Barb, even though we're seeing kind of a slowdown in the market, some buyers are having trouble finding the right home, especially if they need to sell their home first. So what are some ways that you can help those people?
Well, our VIP home buyer program actually puts the buyer in the driver's seat. And it's not just that, it's also helping you actually get your offer accepted. Most home sellers don't want to accept an offer that's contingent on some other home selling, especially if that other home is not on the market yet. That signals to the home seller that these people aren't prepared to buy a house. In fact, they're not even a buyer. They're just a dreamer, right? Because they can't buy a house unless their home is sold. But we have solutions for that. And all you have to do is ask. And writing the offer makes a big difference. It is not just filling out the form. Everything is a strategy. Everything is a negotiation. We'll also recommend our competent affiliates so that you could deal with everything involved with the home sale. There are at least 40 different vendors that touch a home being sold. I'm talking about inspectors and roofers and electricians and plumbers and cleaners and stagers. I mean, there's just so much involved with it. And we do this all the time. So we know people that we can recommend that are trusted vendors that can take good care of our clients. And of course, we're going to communicate with you through the entire process. I think it's weird, Richard. There are some agents that will put you under contract and they'll just vanish. You won't hear from them for the entire process until the end. And all of a sudden, it's sort of like they woke up, they try to create some drama and do some negotiations, and then they go to closing to collect their check. Did you know that goes on?
Yeah, I do, and I can picture it happening. The difference is there's supposed to be a fiduciary relationship. You are representing people.
Absolutely. So we have built systems, like we actually have videos that go out through the entire process of selling and buying. So the consumers know what's going on. They don't do this every single day. And it's called our What Happens Next series. It works really well. People love them. And it makes them feel confident that they're going into this big project of buying or selling a house, and they know exactly what's going on. And of course, with our service, you're never obligated to buy a home, and we include a home warranty. So your systems are covered, and we also offer a buyback guarantee. We call it love the home you buy, we'll buy it back or sell it for free. Most agents aren't going to do that. So if you'd like to talk to us, go to barbhasthebuyers.com or give us a call at 719-301-3900. Richard?
Barb, time out for the lightning round of your hot new listings up and down the Front Range. Barb, what do you have this week?
Ooh, a long list. So I have a really cute home down by the Olympic Center, 122 Swope, just adorable, updated at $299. A really cute home by the park at $359.9. We also have one that's coming up. This is actually a sneak peek on this one on 1220 Bonfoy Avenue, priced at $395. Beautiful home that's been updated, especially the kitchen. A gorgeous home with an amazing organic garden and grapevines on 3930 Alameda at $499. We also have another one down in Fountain on Columbine Street, really cute remodeled home. Another one on Bonfoy that has 2 homes on it, if you can imagine, and another one on Bijou that has 2 homes. So if you want to find out about all of our coming soon homes, we have this amazing home on Winding Oaks Trail, priced at $99.99. And that thing has the most spectacular kitchen and master bath I have ever seen. An amazing Airbnb type property at $2.5 million in Florissant on Mohawk Heights, a gorgeous home on 2.5 acres on Rock Creek Mesa, a great home in Pueblo West on Escalante Court, and a fabulous home on 40 acres on Warriors Path. And there's lots more. Go to barbhasthebuyers.com to find out about all of our sneak peek coming soon homes, or give us a call at 719-301-3900. Richard?
You're listening to Your Real Estate Voice. It airs every Saturday. And if you're thinking of making a move, call Barb at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. You remember that you can see replays of the show on Barb's YouTube channel. Plus, Barb Has the Buyers will kick you over to the podcast links. You can look up Barb yourself on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, many, many others. Thanks for listening this weekend, and reach out to Barb. Call again, 719-301-3900. Have a great week. Barb, good talking with you. Have a great week.
Thank you, and happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.